Hey, thanks for joining Colette and I for a chat. We're talking about how we can help our teenagers during this COVID-19 period in terms of them feeling like they're at a loss or they're grieving because they're missing out on so many opportunities and things that were normal to them.
Yeah, and to put it in perspective, we need to remember that this is our children's normal that they have lost. So for us, it might be our jobs or easily popping out to the shop. For many of our teens, their peer group is very important for them. At this time.
Yeah, I can think back to being a teenager, and that was important, having that connection, being out with the crew or whatever it is that you did. So, yeah, I can see that
and all of that has been taken away from them now. And many of them are doing well in terms of knowing, I have to stay home. But it's hard for them. They're missing out on planned formals, some of them, those are hanging in the balance. Many of our children in Year 12, there's so much uncertainty at the moment around what Year 12 looks like. My daughter's in Year 12, and so we're living that at home.
And I think even as parents, we need to understand that these are huge. These are huge milestones in their brains, you know. So.
Absolutely. It is a milestone. It's the milestones and rites of passage almost that should be happening in their lives or would have been happening. And so I think it's really important not to minimise. I always talk about not minimising, because that makes someone feel like you don't care or you don't understand. If we allow them to vent, allow them to talk about their pain, allow them to be angry and frustrated, don't come up with, well, you're lucky you don't have the disease, or, we're keeping everyone safe. Those are conversations we might still have, but not at the point when they're frustrated or sad or angry. Just listen during that time.
Right.
Let them feel those feelings. We actually talk about as well mindfulness. I've spoken about that a lot lately, but mindfulness for teens as well is letting them just be mindful of those feelings they're feeling and not trying to squash them. And then it's actually called radical acceptance, in the sense going, yep, this sucks, I can't stand it, I'm angry that I've missed out on the party that was planned for our year group this term. But what do I do now? So what can I do now? I can't change it. So where do I go from here? And so it's brainstorming with them options that they can do that's in their control. And really, I say to parents at this stage, this is not a time to put too much pressure on technology. Now, I'm not saying parents at all, that means don't adhere to age restrictions or content in particular that your young people are watching, or that technology shouldn't be in public spaces for your young teens in particular. But really what I mean is they need their technology to stay connected. Through their gaming, through their social media. If they're above 13, they'll have social media. We allow them to be connecting. That is their time. They'll have virtual gatherings or virtual hangouts.
So important. I think that's a great way for formals. Maybe we should just dress up in our living rooms and have the formal for them, and they can connect with their friends that way. Thank you so much, Colette, for those awesome tips. Just recapping, let your child speak, listen to them, and keep them connected online if you can, and also just reassure them to practice mindfulness. Great tips. Keep it locked right here at Mums at the Table for more tips like this and so much more.